so excited that I waved that piece in. And I was crying so hard because I just couldn't hold it back anymore. As soon as I did it in the morning, I cried and walked out right before my husband went to work. And I told him, I was like, I think I'm pregnant. It was the best feeling in the world. We're like, maybe this time I can finally have a baby. I think holding him, my husband had to tell me he was in my arms. He's like, he's there. I'm like, where's the baby? He's like, he's on your chest. Looked down and I just cried. I was so happy.
So it was awesome when he finally got to come home because he ended up being in the NICU for about 5 or 6 days. So he was born on the 28th. We got him home on the 2nd, and I had to take off on the 3rd to go to the academy. So I only got to spend a few hours with him at home, but it was just awesome knowing that he was home with Ashley and they weren't in the hospital and I got everything handled here. So because I was in the academy for the entire month, I didn't really know what was going on. About 3 weeks into the academy, Ashley said that he had seen his pediatrician and recommended he see a cardiologist for some kind of heart murmur. And I didn't know anything about it at the time, so I didn't really know anything was wrong with him. Nobody did until the night that he had a heart attack.
The first incident that happened with Noah was on January 29th. It was about 4 in the morning. He was crying and we thought it was just because he was hungry. So I tried to feed him and comfort him, but he was crying really hard and it just wasn't calming him down. And once my husband put him in my arm and he was just coughing, and he stopped completely. There was no movement. He wasn't responsive. So I kept calling his name. And I remember my training for CPR. So I yelled to my husband, call 911. And so I performed CPR on my son. And then he responded. He coughed and he spit up the milk. And we went to Richland Children's Hospital, their emergency, and that's where his journey really did begin.